We look ahead, you've got sleep and physical activity. The next pillars of health are really diet and then emotional health. And what Sense does is unlocks very detailed data, real world data about both those categories.
Hello and welcome to HIMSS TV. I'm Jessica Hagan, Executive Editor of Moby Health News, and I am thrilled today to be joined by Steen Strand, CEO of MTech Labs. Steen, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me, Jessica.
Absolutely. So MTech Labs is announcing the launch of Sense, which is an emotion sensing eyewear. Can you tell me a little bit about the glasses?
So these glasses are the first kind of glasses you've ever put on your face, and they'll actually record what the facial expressions are doing, which is a way or insight into collecting emotions. There's a whole technical journey we've gone on. There's decades of research that have gone into studying our facial expressions, studying our eating behaviors. All this work has been done in the lab using EMG, where you attach little electrodes to your face. The breakthrough with MTech really is figuring out how to create a contactless sensor that we can put into eyewear that's low power, low data. Now you can put these glasses on, you can wear them throughout your day, you can wear them at home, you can wear them to work, wherever. And that results in this very detailed set of insights about what your emotions are and also other indications as well.
And so what are the real benefits of these glasses? Like, why does one want to know about their own emotions?
Yeah, it's a great question. In fact, my wife asked me the same question. Why do I need to know what my emotions are? Well, if you look at the journey of wearables, it's very interesting. So say over the last decade and a half, we've seen first the adoption of Fitbits, where it gives us insights into what our physical activity is, and that's gone on to become much more precise. We've seen the adoption of sleep wearables, things like Aura, that give us insights into our sleep. Not everyone needs this data, but for a lot of people, this kind of outside objective data is really helpful to kind of understand where they are. If we look ahead, you've got sleep and physical activity. The next pillars of health are really diet and then emotional health. And what Sense does is unlocks very detailed data, real world data about both those categories to help basically break up what are the interesting things that we want to know about ourselves when we deal with these kind of conditions.
And so the company has also announced that you, Mr. Strand, have been appointed as MTech's new CEO. You were formerly the head of the hardware division at Snap, which is the parent company of Snapchat. What are your plans for MTech moving forward? And where do you see Sense, in particular, these eyeglasses, making an impact in healthcare?
Yeah, Jessica, so for 4 years, I ran what's called Snap Lab. That's the AR eyewear division of Snap. So got really immersed into this whole world. And the glasses that Snap just announced a few weeks ago, that was a project that started under my watch. And so I've seen this journey. And what you see out there right now is really a peek into the future. High capabilities, but products that really aren't quite ready for prime time. They're amazing. It's just going to take some time to get there. The role of MTech and what we're doing with the Sense launch really is to start to serve up use cases today that we think can be really impactful, that will basically lead people to want to wear eyewear to get these kind of health benefits. Over time, you'll see those benefits fold into AR eyewear, and there are advantages of doing that, having displays and whatnot. But today, we can already give really valuable insights to people and start that journey.
And I imagine that one use case for these glasses is for neurodiverse conditions. Is that something that you're considering?
That's a great question. So there's lots of different applications. We're already working with one of the world's leading researchers in autism. And the angle there is really to help people with that condition to understand how their facial expressions are working and interacting with someone else's facial expressions. And so being able to give real-time coaching, okay, this person is smiling, what is your face doing, to help people tune and get that connection tight? And there are other applications as well. We've taken quite a close look at Parkinson's. We've done some studies around gait analysis in Parkinson's. Also, Parkinson's is an illness that manifests through the face very early on. A lot of times, Parkinson's is misdiagnosed as depression because of that. And so there are many applications where facial data becomes a very important indicator, and we can start to approach those first from an assessment point of view, then lean into actually therapeutic approaches, and also drug development is relevant as well.
So are you looking to move toward FDA clearance for the glasses?
One step at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. The next thing,
that makes sense.
One step at a time. I mean, we are thinking about this as really as an open platform. There's lots of different applications that we can approach, and some have more regulatory involvement than others. We can move faster in the less regulatory burdened areas and slower in the others, but we think they're all compelling applications. We just have to stage them one step at a time.
Right, absolutely. Steen, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here.
And to our Hymns to Be viewers, thank you for joining us as well.